Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 8 of my Gothi campaign in Total War Rome 2. We have completed the conquest of Dacia. It took Drobeta from the Romans, and now looking just to consolidate that. We've got a Roman army here, which isn't too much of a concern because the Kaby and the Buri are in the vicinity, and we have, I'm pretty sure, set coordinate war targets with them. Yes. So hopefully they're going to go and lay siege to Sirmium. And what I plan to do is, if they do lay siege, then Canabaldus is going to head over just to about here, and he will support the attack. Won't do very much probably in the attack, but it should still give us some diplomacy points for assisting the Buri. Drobeta. I want to get rid of the Mithraic community here. And I can afford it. I checked it before and it was 2,000. So I could afford to do that. We've got all of these completing next term, which will help offset the penalty we get from dismantling that. But we're probably still going to have a rebellion, so I think I'm going to move this army over towards Pishkul. Just so that we've got one in each are able to hit a rebellion wherever it pops up. Our other settlement over here, I'm going to have a rebellion there in a few turns if we don't do something about it. But we'll worry about that later. So let's go ahead, dismantle this. We've got a couple of agents over here. Managed to recruit this guy, or get him to defect, should I say, from the Romans. So we'll send him down this direction. Come down to the crossroads. My chapter objective now is to take a couple of coastal settlements, so we're going to probably do that when we get the opportunity. I think we'll bring her over towards there. I'm going to embed her in Canabaldus' army for a bit. You guys can stay there, I think. And we'll check on diplomacy. So things are improving there. How much have they improved?
Friend. I've called for good ale to ease your throat and
that's all we could try there. Makadi. Yep, friendly towards me.
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine.
Right, we'll try again after we've assisted the Buri over here. I want to just check and see chapter objectives. Yep, so hold 3 settlements, so Odessus and Apollonia Pontica. We need to take conquest of the Heruli. Okay, that's these guys over here. It would suit me to take that settlement. And hold a port settlement adjoining each of the following sea regions. I'm guessing that's over here. Yep. So take one from one of these 3 settlements, I think. Okay. In terms of politics, 68%. We don't have the money to do anything. Loyalty is on the up there. So I think that's us for the turn. Let's move on. I presume Rome's going to stay in Sirmium. Yep. What do our friends do? Bunbury have moved up. Completed city planning. Rebellion we knew about. Complaining merchants, so yeah, we sent them away. So -2 public order per turn for 3 turns. That's maybe not too helpful. And -92 going down to by -8. -6 the dismantled cult buildings. We've already got food and public order in there. If I didn't tax the province, we would be okay in terms of income. It would avoid rebellion. But to be honest, I'm not too bothered about the rebellion. I think Canabaudes' army is strong enough to defeat it, so if he spends a couple of turns over at Sirmium and then is able to come back, link up with one of the other 2 armies, he should be able to wipe it out. And even if the rebellion spawns close to one of these 2 armies, close enough that they can attack it immediately, they might even be able to deal with it. So I'm going to continue taxing the province. Technology. Naval crew training's not really much import to me right now. There's champions or building. We've completed this. Give us a town or 100. Actually, I think what I want to do is go for the culture. Yeah, this gives us the groves. Yeah, okay. The Grove of Gold. Yeah, that's there down at the bottom. So let's research that. Outraged populace in Sarmatia. Yep, did all that. Household expands, +2 morale for all units. Nice. Let's send Canabaudes over here then to support this siege. Yeah, we'll make sure he's nice and close. But nice and close up there so that he's got a bit better range if he needs to get up to his armies of Gatusa. You embed in the army. Okay, that's good. Do I want to get troops or no? I want to get rid of this, I suppose. Warriors Lodge, what does that take us to? Goldsmith. I don't know that I'm too fussed about any of them. And this converts to the craftsman's house, which is that. I'm not going there, we've got that. Commons. Do I want to come down that route? Might do. The risk of not doing anything obviously is that these turn to slums, which is the last thing I need. Minus 50. Oh, because Cannabauda's moved out. Yes, I think we'll spend 700 on that just for now. I might demolish it rather than expand it. But I think that's better than having the slums there. You
Thirsty for battle.
go into normal stance and into push go. Up here at minus 80, going to minus 89. So that's going to be a bit tight. Diplomacy probably hasn't changed. It's going down a bit. How really I wanted to have a look at you. 18. We have same blood, but we don't have any non-aggression pact or anything of that nature, so that's fine. Keep it that way. And let's come down here a bit. See what we can see. Right, there's no army around there. I'll look over here then.
Are you sure there is nothing else?
Okay, so the concern could be that there's a Roman army comes up from the south into Dacia. But again, we've got Cannabauda's still in the vicinity. However, I think this is going to be their main concern over here, hopefully. Just a quick check to see we're at 69% now, so things are going in the right direction and loyalty is also going up. So let's end the turn and see if this battle happens.
I'm the one your mother warned you about.
Really? Oh, so the Romans must have sallied out. I just saw Cannabauda's getting some experience. Okay, so... Oh, and the rebellion's popped up there. I don't think you can reach there. But we'll get you across to Petrodava. And the battle deployment. Okay, no Autoresolve, so I'm going to fight this. I will be hanging back and let the Buri do most of the attack. So I might just edit out the battle. But we'll see what happens. Cool. There they are. Where do my allies start from? There. Yeah, and they've got rams, so we'll just follow up there and march in behind them. If we get there before the thing's finished, right enough. So,
our reinforcements have arrived.
Good. Yep, so I'm going to probably just edit this out, I think. Or if I do need to get into the fight, then I'll show you that bit. So anyway, I'm going to put a cut in here and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we took 26 losses from the small unit of slingers, or oh, what was it? They had something up in the wall. Maybe it was a tower. It was definitely a unit standing next to the tower anyway. And Now we'll kill the captives because we want additional diplomacy with the Buri. So let's do that. And another battle. Okay, I am going to auto-resolve this one rather than have another pointless fight. Aggressive. Yeah, that last battle we actually started on the opposite side of the city from the side that the Buri were attacking. And again, we'll kill the captives. So we didn't get anywhere near the combat, but hopefully we still get a few points. We do get some military traditions. No longer protected from secession or civil war. That's turn 20 already. Rotten food in Albia. Greasy squalor. There we go. So the Buri now control Sirmium. And we got 3 points for actions against Rome. But we get 20 points for battle support for the Buri.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. Be like a spear and have...
Good.
I can sense that my gods smile on us and our
Still
agreement.
no alliance though. How about Kaby? Things are improving there.
Good and noble friend, what an honor you do us. Come, speak so that the...
But I noticed the Alani seem to like us quite a bit now. Diplomatic marriage with the Alani. I must have missed that. Battle support for the Alani. Did I? Okay. But what does that
Good
do
and
for
noble
us? Anything?
friend, what an honor you do us.
Probably not.
Come, speak so that the spirits can hear your words.
No. Yeah, so the rebellion popped up here. And it's the same sort of forces we faced the last time. I don't have a huge amount of money, but I can recruit a couple of units, so I'm going to do that. I'll send you guys up.
Thirsty for battle.
And
Ready
let's get
for
us
further
some
orders.
mounted warband to counteract their cav. We can get
Death in battle. There is no
a couple of
finer
them.
ending.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Albia, not great, but survivable.
Oh, Father, be praised. How can I
Let's
help?
get an army over there though.
Get moving, you
Wait. Down here, what do we have happening?
Traveling on silent wings. I could be your further assistance. I will walk the old tracks.
Okay, let's come down and look at Tremontium.
I will walk the old tracks.
Right, no army there.
Ready for battle.
Let's get Canabaldus up into Zarmazagatusa.
When your feet bleed, you can moan. All Father be praised.
And
How can I
I
help?
noticed this. Plus 6% campaign map movement range, okay. Charge bonus, morale. Banditry, plus 4 militia against raiding armies, okay. Plus 4% weapon damage. Okay, siege engines. Ambush. Weapon damage. Stalwart defenders, okay. I think we'll go for inexorable conquerors. Like the sound of that. And down in here... Oh, this is for the Shield Maiden. What other options do we have? Reduce cost for performing actions and plus 5% chance of critical. Yeah, let's go for that. Sirmium is a good Tusa, or Dacia. So dismantle cult buildings is going down by 1 per turn. Raiding will go down by 10 when we take out that army. Cultural differences we need to work on. So I need to improve these. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the Grove of Gout. So it's 1900. Yeah. Okay, armies are moved, recruitment's done. Back in here. Reduced agent recruitment costs, or plus 20 to diplomacy with barbarian factions. Take that. In terms of diplomacy, that diplomatic mission that failed is still causing us a problem.
Pork roasting for you, and better ale and mead set aside. But first, we talk.
Not going anywhere with that. Milani, things are still improving.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits
Just
know
word with the boss
truth.
Peru. Okay. Defensive. I don't think we'll go for it now. Kaby.
Sit, friend, and let us talk. And let us have good wine
Try
until
for
we can talk no
defensive
more.
alliance with them. Okay. So, I'm going to develop over here. It's going to go down to minus 93. What do we have down here? Yeah, minus 2 public order from complaining merchants. That'll go away soon. But then, spring. I suppose it'll turn to summer. One would hope. This is poor. Minus 4 squalor. So a chance of an outbreak, 3% risk. Need to keep an eye on that, try and do something with squalor. I might need to go and embezzle some funds at some point. We are at 69%, loyalty is 7. I might want to hire a politician. Okay, I'm thinking of lots of things I want to spend money on. I don't have the money. So I'm going to end the turn and hopefully have some peace. I don't expect Rome is going to come and attack us. No, they don't. And I'm also thinking I'd like to recruit another agent and start sending them up north, trying to encounter some other factions that I can build relationships with. Intimidate opposition. Local bandits have offered their services to intimidate the opposition. How do you proceed? I don't need the opposition intimidated right now, so no thank you. Completed our commons. Unhappy populace. Are they ever going to be happy? I suppose that's an improvement, I think. Recruited our Germanic warband. Okay, well, I'm going to put a break in here. When we come back in the next part, I reckon we're going to have a battle. I'm probably going to bring Canabaudes over to make sure that we don't suffer too many casualties in there. And I'll probably then send this army over towards Olbia. And then we'll be casting our eye potentially down this coast and potentially in here. What are you guys doing in the border? Mercs, Pikes, Germanic Band, Spear Levy. Okay, so it looks like they might be on the same sort of par as our army. So I might come and hit them first. But that's for the future. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.